Welcome! I'm Megan of North Star Astrology, and this is a general transits reading for those born in the sign of Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo. Now, Leo, your hard work is about to pay off this month of June 2017. As you've been trying to communicate in a big way with your siblings or neighbors, even, perhaps with people that have been so closed minded, and now it's time to take some time for yourself and go pamper yourself and take along a friend. Here you would have great enjoyment taking care of your body, like at a day spa. See, because Leo naturally resides in this fifth house, and this planet Saturn governs your physical body. Here it is opposing the Sun and Mars, and that's not necessarily a bad thing or irritational or conflictual. No, I see this as highlighting the actions toward yourself as well as sharing it with your friends in going and taking care of your body in relaxing ways. Maybe because you rule the part of your body of the upper back, go get yourself a massage, and that will help relieve a lot of tensions that you've been experiencing in work, because you've been delving deep into your work and thinking a lot about your career and and how things are going to culminate, but you haven't taken time to just relax. And this where you have your Venus here in when it goes over here in Taurus, that too will be kind of, well, okay, wait a minute here. Now, don't overdo it, because here we see you can love your career too much, and then also too be very mindful of not being over boastful in any way of your standing with your colleagues, and communicate your desires with humbleness, as it will go a long way to cooperation of your aims, especially when Mercury goes into the 11th house of group cooperation. And since Mercury is no longer retrograde, this will be so much more easily communicable, to be able to express your new ideas with your colleagues. But as I said, keep in mind not to have your ego involved here. Let others shine. Let the group take some credit, and then too, and this happens all kind of like on June 6th, but in between your work or your career, whichever you have, and maybe you don't work for others, maybe you have your own set of rules and you work at home or something, but this is very important to just kind of work with others. And overall, though, this is a good month when your new moon. Now you have everybody has a chance to go within when there's a new moon, and you'll have your new moon. Let's see here. Hang on one second. Yeah, no, wait a minute. Your new moon will. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, wait. Yeah. You'll have a chance to maybe go ahead and if you're single, you actually may have a chance to, first of all, go within and attract a new romance. But don't allow Saturn to block your feelings. Don't allow it to block your feelings, because you don't want fear. You want to rule by love. Since Leo is the quite the romantic lover, Leo is has the biggest influence on others, quite a bit, because of its roaring sun. And this actually will take place on June 26th, so you may want to prepare ahead of time before the 26th for that new potential partner. But don't exclude the fact that you could also use this time, again, as I said, to take care of yourself, since there's a lot of wonderful opposition here, which gives you awareness. And then it's a time to bask in your den, so to speak, and love yourself, And then, of course, the sun and Mars entered the 12th house here in Cancer. Oh, wait a minute. And then Mercury, too. They all are kind of following each other, transiting into and out of. So while you have the time with your friends, do that before at least well before the end of the month. So say during the second week, 2.5 to 3 weeks, is when you should be focusing on your friendships. By the 4th week is when you can see yourself kind of sort of stepping back, But in the meantime, your message for this month is to give yourself a vacation, so to speak, or a staycay, or going to a nearby spa, and loving yourself and giving yourself that peace. So I hope this helps, and have a great month, Leo.